Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Levi McCurdy, and this is episode 61 of the What Are We Doing podcast. And in this episode, I am joined by my good friends Scott and Paul. They are here. We did it digitally over Discord, so a majority of this episode is unfortunately going to be audio only for those of you who love to watch. But it is a great conversation nonetheless. So please hit that like button, hit subscribe. We get into insane topics starting just from the kids to the internet to our favorite new Christian rapper, Wavvy Matt. You know what I mean? If you don't know Wavvy Matt, listen to this episode and then, maybe you'll be a fan too. And so, this episode is definitely rated E for explicit, so don't listen to this one with the kids in the room, or do if you're that kind of parent. Doesn't matter to me, dude. As long as you're listening to episode 61 of this podcast, that's all that matters. Turn the volume all the way down, turn it all the way up. It doesn't matter as long as it's playing. Play it at 3 times speed, okay? Listen, I asked and you guys delivered. I asked you politely to please run up last episode, run up episode 60, because we've got ambassador ads on them shits, baby, okay? Spotify's paying us now, okay? We're a Spotify podcast now. It's Joe Rogan, and then it's Recap and Record, and then it's What Are We Doing, and then it's 280 Plus. Sorry, that's the random order I just came up with, but that's pretty much it for the Spotify exclusive podcast anymore. Who else is left on Spotify? Just us. So you know what I mean, dude? You ran it up. This podcast last week made $1.25, and you people, because we respect you and we tell you the truth on this podcast. We don't make anything up anymore. We used to, but now we don't. And we now, let me get the screenshot up right now because I checked it yesterday, and honestly, dude, it might be even more. And I don't want to lie to you because we're honest on the What Are We Doing podcast. So let me just get out of this account and let me log in real quick. Ready for this? Boom. The What Are We Doing podcast. Boom. The what are we? No. Boom. Okay. Go. Log in. Go. Money. Go. Money. It went up again. Yesterday it was 222. Today it's 260. Because of you guys, you have made this podcast $2.60. Okay? And so far, I'm looking at a brand new studio, baby. Okay? I'm going to show this receipt to Megs. She's going to know we're making money, and we're going to get a new studio. And that's all we needed. I asked and you delivered. So I thank you. If we can get it to $5, I think that'd be banging. But 260 is perfect. So listen, with the money we're making on patreon.com/what are we doing. They got this episode on Wednesday. So congratulations. Half the world has already heard this episode by now because they're on our patreon.com/what are we doing. And so shout out to our Patreons this week. We have Justin and Megan. If you want to join our Patreon, it's only $1 a month, or we have a $5 and a $10 tier. So we make $9 a month over there, and we're making $2.60 a month over here. So all in all, this podcast this year is going to net us about $30, dude. Okay? How much money does your podcast make you? Thank you guys so much. You ran it up. You did a great job. And keep it up. This episode, guess what, baby? This episode might even have more ads on it. I might put 12 ads on this episode because that 260, we can double it to next week to be like $5, okay? And if I make $5 in 1 month, that's $5 a month. This podcast is going to make $50 a year, and I'm happy, okay? Thank you guys so much for listening. Check out this conversation between me, Scott, and Paul. It's fantastic. It's a roller coaster of topics, most of which are very inappropriate. We cover the new Boys movie. If you know, you know. But the new Boys movie, I believe, is also rated R. So check that out. And here we go, baby. It's episode 61. I can't wait. This is the What Are We Doing podcast.
Character. We should write this character.
Stop.
like in a black humor, like a very, very dark.
What did I just say
comedy.
to you 2 days ago? Every single
Everyone's a
movie will
podcaster.
surround Bros podcaster. The new Megan movie podcast. Like they're
Movie
all
I just
fucking.
saw, Don't Worry, Darling.
Don't Worry,
Podcast.
Darling is a podcaster.
Dude,
I'm
Scott,
telling you,
Don't
a
Worry,
pod.
Darling. Harry Styles, Olivia Wilde, Florence Pugh.
Yep.
I know I told you about it already, but the premise of the movie is that men shouldn't listen to podcasts. Basically, is the premise of the movie.
Nice.
It's like men listening to podcasts is the great purge on our culture right now. It's incredible. Great premise.
And if you want to see some dick getting sucked real good, but not be gay and not get caught on Pornhub, go see Bros. Because Bros is just a gay comedy rom-com that has multiple gay orgies in it. Like, it's fucking fantastic. It's fantastic.
It's fucking fantastic. I love watching dicks get sucked.
I love seeing a good dick get sucked. You know what I mean? Yeah, but what about Wavvy Matt though? What about Matt Wavy? Oh, have you
That's
deep
not
dive?
real, right?
Have
Like,
you
that's
deep? No,
definitely
no. Paul and I figured it out. Yep.
100%
really?
real, dude. Yeah, the guy's a fucking Christian nationalist wacko.
His Instagram bio says Christian nationalist. And bro, he has other songs called OnlyFans, I Eat Ass, and like so many other. But I'm 99% sure he's 100% Christian, 100%
Yeah,
for the shit.
it's the new type of edgy Christian who like is like, I'm also a piece of shit Christian nationalist wacko who like, I swear and I'm edgy, but also I retain my semen in the name of the Lord.
Scott,
yeah.
Scott, I'll be honest with you. As soon as I saw the "Don't Jerk Off" video, I literally had the words in Discord typed out. This is what I wanted Scotland music to be, and I think it's not too late, buddy. It's not too late. It's not too late. You have plenty. You have plenty.
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna say I love jerking off.
You have plenty of experience. Listen, you have plenty of experience. A, jerking off,
with Wavvy Matt,
and B,
yeah.
the church. Like, you have all the knowledge of the church. You know how it operates. And listen, I guarantee you, if we call some people at the meeting house, we could probably film your music video there for free.
Oh, probably.
Done deal. And they already have the camera system set up. We don't even need cameras.
Scott,
We'll just use their live
make
stream.
a really nuanced Christian take on jerking off, which is the one where it's like, it's okay to release sexual frustration, but just don't look at porn while you do it. Just like try to keep your mind blank.
Oh yeah, that's like the new age nuance version.
Yes.
Yeah, like you can jerk off, but you can't think about other women. You just have to like keep your mind blank and just like jerk off. Which seems like the most psychotic possible thing that I could ever think of. Ever.
I mean,
like,
Scott, if you just need to know about Wavy Matt just a little bit more, he has one. I told Paul this, and it's hilarious. He has one.
Wavy Matt, that was his name. That's what I was looking up.
He has a YouTube video, and the title is Minecraft. He's also a Twitch streamer because why not? He has a video titled Minecraft, but if I say the N word, the video ends, and the video's 4 seconds long. So
he's a bad guy.
Wavy Matt.
Wavy Matt.
Christian nationalist.
Storm.
Like, you're doing.
Oh, he's good. Okay, he's only got 2,400 followers. Thank God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but he's got 3,000 subs on YouTube, which is a feat in its own. So I'd say, I asked Paul.
Unfortunately, there's probably too many people that are listening to this fucking horseshit and being like, I love this guy. He's saying what I think.
Do you think if I just reached out to him with no other context from the What Are We Doing podcast at gmail.com, because his email address is just Wavy Matt Management, even though he doesn't have a management team, at gmail.com. If I reach out to him, do you think he'd just say yes right away to be on the podcast?
I think he would, because he's probably a guy. He's a brand guy.
He would love the exposure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you could do the Tom Segura thing, dude, where like you have a preamble in the clip. It's like, this motherfucker goes on and on about his like Christian nationalism, and here I am just like trying to throw him softballs and watching him like, you could like do a little preamble like Tom Segura does.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, that's what I'm going to, that's going to be the whole episode. The whole episode will be questions for him surrounding the titles of his music. Like, bro, last night, Megs and I, things got heated. I ate a little ass. Tell me about it. You do it too? Because from what I see on your YouTube channel, you and your wife, like, what's up? Can you give me some pointers? Because my tongue hurts real bad. I've got this bump on my tongue. Can you see it?
I do really love, by the way,
my
that
girl's ass if she had a bad
like,
day.
like new Christian nationalism means that you can talk about fucking only if it's your wife. And you can say fucking, but only when it's about your wife.
Yeah.
Like I like it's the moving of the football posts from like the 90s till now is so unreal.
And I've been spending, and I don't know about you guys, but I've been spending the last 24 to 48 hours trying to write a bit
Jerking off
while at the same time simultaneously trying to write a bit about how like Hocus Pocus is casting spells on our children in Texas, and
Dude,
how Jamie Gooch
Jesus
is
Christ.
like, Scott, do you know who Jamie Gooch is? You should, because
I sent this to both of you.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Jamie Gooch believes
the lady from Texas who
Yes.
thinks Hocus Pocus is putting demons in her children.
there's a whole
That's great.
there's a
she has
whole
kids. Fuck.
it's
And her
so
name
sad.
is Jamie. Her name is Jamie Gooch. Like, what?
She married into that, huh?
She married Mr. Gooch.
She married into it. It's like, here, listen to this. Here, I think you can both hear this, right? Hold on. Whoa. Here we go.
Out against Disney's popular new Halloween movie, Hocus Pocus 2.
News 10's Rissa Shaw sat down with the mother who got emotional over her concerns for other families and the media they're consuming.
A worst case scenario is that you unleash hell on your kids
100%.
and in your home.
Jamie Gooch is a mother of 3 and the owner of Gooch Family Farms in Troy.
I
Of course, she has a
love
farm.
everything to do with house and home.
Gooch
I believe
Farms.
everything starts here.
This time of year, fall harvest is heavily celebrated in their household.
But Halloween
is
is
not.
It grieves me, the thought of exposing our kids to darkness.
Gooch says there's a spiritual war being waged against homes in America, and Hollywood is part of the problem.
Yep.
And right now, one film in particular.
The whole movie is based on witches harvesting children for blood sacrifices.
In a recent Facebook post,
I was a little bit scared when
She was scared to post the post, but I mean, listen, she has a fucking point. Disney can put any spells that directly link to the devil in these movies, and we won't know about it, and your kids will be, their fucking souls will be gone by the time they're 6 years old. Scott, if you let
Did you
any
know that
3
reading
of
Harry
your
Potter
children,
used to do that too.
yes, yeah,
Jamie Gooch. I love that.
Jamie
I love that.
Gooch, she's-
Paul, how you
Family
feeling?
Farm
How you
really
feeling right now,
got
dude?
me. I'm feeling bad. I also have to go to a call at 2:00 that I told a guy I'd call him, and it's 2:00 now, so I should probably go do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I'm
Dude,
still
right.
marveling about Gooch Family Farms, though.
Gooch Family Farms, they celebrate harvest, but they do not celebrate Halloween. If you dress up around her and her kids, she'll fucking murder. She'll bury you
Should
probably on the
Put a
farm.
stake through your heart with
Yeah.
a silver cross.
Scott, I don't know. I'm just so embedded into the fucking internet that now it's like I can't get away from it. And when stories like this pop up, people send them to me. I see them on my own, and it's like, hey man,
Levi, on average, how often do I break a story like this to you? Percentage of the time.
break it maybe 10 to 20%. But it's my claim to fame. I knew the queen died like 30 seconds after she took her last breath.
You told me,
So,
you're like, yo, the queen died, and I was like, what?
you know what I mean?
Like, what?
So
Your claim to fame.
And how I saw,
Yeah. Hey, Levi's going to be joining our call. Levi's the partner of Pixel Hammer, and he actually knew that the queen died 30 seconds. I'm not even fucking kidding. 30 seconds after.
have you heard of Levi
30
McCurdy?
seconds after.
Have you heard the name Levi McCurdy? Because
Holy shit! He's that guy. He knew.
hey, well, listen, Scott. I mean, Paul's wife. 30 seconds after Adam Levine sent his first DM, she might have gotten the first DM. The people that we heard about might have.
Brittany was like on top of that story. Like she told me,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Whoa, what?" And it
Yep.
wasn't even trending anywhere.
Nope.
And I was like, "What?"
Yep. But Scott, I have proof. Don't laugh at me. My claim to fame is legitimized. I have proof. I have a screen recording of my Facebook feed 3 hours after the queen died, and it's nothing. So 3 hours after the queen died, I went to Facebook because I was like, holy shit, everyone needs to know. And there was nothing. There was no trending. There were no news networks. None of my friends. Nobody on Facebook knew the queen died until the next. That's how slow Facebook is now. I'm all about Twitter. I can't be on Facebook anymore because it's so fucking slow. The news on Twitter is a day early. I'm telling you, I've seen the Adam Levine story. No one on Facebook talked about it until we were tweeting about it the day before. It's insane to me, the pace of the internet. I thought Facebook was all in, but apparently all we give a shit about is like recipes and Hocus Pocus 2, turning your children into witches and vampires. And I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. My son's on YouTube, like, let alone Disney. Like, he's on YouTube. Like, your children
he's on, like, he creates content. Like, you have him posting on YouTube?
Not yet. But soon. Not yet. Okay. But like, no. He knows.
He's gonna be posting content before he rides a bike.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, as soon as he starts talking, I'm putting a microphone in front of his face. Yeah. No, but he knows how to use the YouTube app better than anyone, and it's not kids. It's just the main one. Yeah. There's been like 1 or 2 videos that we've deleted and blocked for reasons, but like, he's found some weird shit. You want to know what else is fucking hilarious, Scott? My son, I didn't do this because this is something I would do. We were in the grocery store. This was like 3 months ago. He found, and it's probably just because of the algorithm and location and stuff, he was listening to Mistletoe by Justin Bieber, covered by Levi Sparks and Kodak You Know That in 2012. He found my Justin Bieber cover that I put on YouTube. Just as soon as I heard it in the grocery store, it was, it's the most beautiful time of the year.
Lights fill the streets, spreading so much cheer. I should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe.
And it's my fucking voice. And I'm like, what are you doing, child? You are 3 years old. If he can find me singing Justin Bieber in 2012, he can find anything he wants. So, I mean, I get it. Yeah, man, you got to watch your kids when it comes to Hocus Pocus too. Do you guys limit the boys? Like, what's
arms?
What are the boys like?
Strong armed us into getting him an iPad. We like had one of our old ones that I set up for him because he just constantly kept like stealing our phones and shit. So got him set up with that. We give him 30 minutes a day. Set him up with like the ability to iMessage us, his grandparents, and like aunt.
Yeah.
And he has the time of his life. So, yeah, I don't know. All that. I feel like I'm always back and forth trying to find the right balance of giving flexibility, giving him ownership and authority, also trying to, protect him, limit. So, I mean, that's always kind of like a...
Right.
I wish like, I'm not... I feel like I'm not ready to like have to deal with that shit, but
right. Well, how old are the twins now? They're like 6, right? So now it's like that weird. They're like, hey, some of our friends have Instagram, and it's like,
oh my god,
yeah.
Jude really wanted to download Messenger.
And
we're like, no, not a chance.
Yeah,
like, not a fucking chance.
Right. Just, but so, like,
I don't know how many. I have no idea. He hasn't said that like his friends are on it yet. Like, I'm sure some are, and I'm sure that's going to be coming soon. But Jude wants it more to like talk to his teachers.
Okay. I was going to say, because like Messenger, like they don't even have the freedom we did. Like you and I, as soon as we got AOL, as long as we weren't on kids versions, we could be in whatever fucking chat room ever that we wanted, like whether it was a 55-year-old man posing as a 12-year-old girl, or like actual kids, or whatever. Like do you remember they had they had Nick and Disney chat rooms that you could join? I hated it. I thought they were pigeonholed us.
I never did any of those.
You never did.
Did you do those?
You never did AIM chat rooms or anything. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I always just aimed like just
your friends.
Just personal.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I never got into like the chat room thing.
I discovered some weird shit in the chat rooms, and then I quickly like got out of it because I was like, this seems like I shouldn't be doing it. And like at the time I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing it, obviously.
Yeah.
And because my parents, they were just like naive. They were like, oh, what's a kid's account on AOL? Here's my username and password. Just log on that way as long as I'm not on the phone, or whatever. And it was just like, man, it was insane. We couldn't. Oh, Paul's book. Thank God. Thank God, Paul. Paul, listen.
Sounds like it was a quick call.
Dude didn't pick up, so he might interrupt here. But I was like, I'm coming back while they're still.
Having to entertain Scott for the last 6 minutes has just been a fucking nightmare. I've been drowning over here. I can't think of anything to talk about.
I'm like,
he's like, let me suck your for Jesus, please.
I'm sure that either of you had an issue entertaining each other or talking. So.
No, but we were just talking about how
unbelievable shit.
The kids have free reign of the internet now, and it's a scary place. It's just, dude, I went.
Was that like weird thing that like happened a few years ago where like people had that scary creature that appeared on YouTube videos for kids channels?
The Huggy Wuggy.
No,
it's like the weird monster. Hold on.
It was the Bob. Was it the Babadook? Maybe. No, I know the Mimo was.
Are you sure it wasn't Huggy Wuggy?
Mimo, the weird, like, creepy looking Momo. Fucker, here, this thing. This was like something that was put in a lot
that's
of
so
YouTube
fucking
videos.
creepy. I hate that. No, fuck, put that away. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be like it was supposed to like kill the kids or something. Like you got it, and
like
then
a
you
really
died.
fucked up thing.
And then the kids were just like, yeah, send it to all my enemies. I'm 6 years old. I can't stand Brandon. Like, get him off the playground. So they would just send it to each other and insane.
What just happened?
I don't know.
That's actually the sound I make when I...
That's the sound that Momo makes when it comes as well.
I'm deleting this message. I can't look at it.
Levi, what's that one movie that we watched at... Pixel and Hammer the one time? It Follows or something?
Oh, It Follows? That's actually a really good movie about chlamydia. It's just a bunch of like teenagers and 20-somethings fucking, and then if you fuck the girl who has it, it comes and gets you. And then but in order to give it to someone else, you have to fuck someone else. In order to get rid of it, you have to fuck someone else. So everyone was just going around fucking, sucking and fucking. And then the last person was like, wait a minute. What if I'm gay?
I really want that as a sample. Fucking and sucking.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Paul can do his knobby thing on it.
What if you could jerk off the demon out of you?
See, they didn't cover that in the movie. I don't know. That might be like It Follows 2, you know?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Instead of passing it to someone else, just like jerk off, and then the demon's gone.
Hear me out. This might be a multi-million-dollar premise for It Follows 2. It's all the same characters from the first one, but they're all now married, and because it's pretty much real life anyways, have to cheat on each other and each other's wives and husbands in order to not die. Huh? And then we can incorporate like the, hey, don't jerk off kind of thing.
Wouldn't it eventually loop back that they like gave it to the wrong person though, and then you kill your spouse by accident?
I don't fucking know. Yes, that's the climax. That's the climax of the movie.
Oh, nice pun.
That's the climax of the movie. Is it circles back, you're trying to save your husband, but guess what? He already fucked the chick down the street and you didn't know about it. So when you fuck her husband to save your husband's life, it comes and kills your husband instead. And then you're like, oh my God, he was cheating on me. And then it becomes something completely different. And it's a movie and it's Hollywood and it makes millions.
That's the start of every great porno.
It has to make more money than Bros. All I'm saying is if it makes more than $4 million, we've beat Billy Eichner on the street.
Hey, question for you guys.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with all the like incest porn? That's like you go to Pornhub and everything is just like I fucked my stepsister in the ass.
Scott doesn't watch. Scott doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I was gonna say Game of Thrones is the reason that started.
Oh really?
So here's
okay. So it was like Cersei and.
Popularization of like incest porn happened like after Game of Thrones came out and like got worse, and House of the Dragon ain't helping.
House of the Dragon, the main character of House of the Dragon just married her older uncle.
Yeah. And like
cool.
So now
Power and Dragons.
So now her kids and his kids are also brothers, sisters, cousins, and nieces and nephews. I think all at the same time. But I mean, I don't know, man.
Right.
Before Game of Thrones,
so basically, this porn trend's here to stay, is what I'm hearing.
It's here to stay. I think.
I want to say something really quickly as a bold, audacious statement about House of the Dragon.
Your dick.
And I have officially determined it after watching last week's episode. Is that I like it better than Game of Thrones.
Okay.
It's better than Game of Thrones.
Good. I like that.
The acting is so ridiculous at like a level that like is like everyone should win an Emmy for this show.
So
every single one of them.
I'm on Pornhub.com right now, and there are how many?
How does your work meeting go?
How many? I'm just on the homepage.
Tell you about our company culture.
I'm just on the homepage, and I'm on an incognito, so this has nothing to do with my algorithm or anything else that I've watched in the past. Over under, take a guess. How many videos from left to right, start to finish on the homepage? How many videos in do you think
How many numbers are there?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll give you, it's like the top, it's the top 11. So over under.
How many of them until you get to an incest one, or how many total are incest ones?
No, how many until you get to the first video that has the word stepsister in the title?
2.
It's number 2. It's number 2. Number one is Johnny Sins. And if you don't know about Johnny Sins, he's taking over the whole friggin' industry. If you're in a video with Johnny Sins in 2021, 2022, you're going to make it, bitch. And then the next video is, of course, everyone loves this channel. Sis Loves Me. Sis Loves Me posted passionate Latina stepsister Sophie and her stepsister Jezebeth, Gezebeth, her stepsister Jezebeth are hooking up. I don't know. It's just
it's not Jezebeth, it's Jezebeth.
Oh shit! The perfect opportunity. Yeah, no, it's J-E-Z. It should be Jezebeth.
Our culture even has like all of our porn is fucked up now. Like everything is so bad. Wait. Let's transition from. No, let's transition from. I want to transition right out of this to something Levi and I were discussing earlier,
that's actually. Before you do this, we should go in and do make porn. Make porn cis again. Oh. We can make it like really just. It's not sister. That's not the right word. Make porn.
What's the word for like normal? Yeah.
Make vanilla again.
Make normal porn again. How about just make normal porn again?
Just be regular, right?
We should. I'm looking at down the street.
Bro,
what are you guys protesting?
Guys! Porn again, Christians. Porn again, Christians. Scott just said it. Almost. Porn again, Christians.
I wish this.
Shout out to Levi.
Oh man, I wish there was a shout out to Paul button.
We need to do a parody website. Porn again, Christians.
Porn again. I'm going to GoDaddy right now.
Christians
who want porn to be normal
Christians
again.
for porn. Pro porn Christians.
They're not pro porn. They just want porn to be normal again. They want it to be like what they remember from the Reagan era.
So the .com is taken, but pornagainchristians.org, because we're obviously going to be an organization here, is available.
501c3 based on this, and oh my fuck, you could make this because everything's awful. You could make this a nonprofit.
I can't.
Do you guys think we could raise enough money to get a Super Bowl ad?
We could raise enough money to get a fucking local Super Bowl ad, and everyone in Pennsylvania will see it for like $15,000, bro. I've thought about it.
Guys. We've got some ideas.
Oh my God, guys, I have a perfect button.
I feel like could make us like a lot of money.
Guys, I just forgot. I have a perfect button.
What are you doing, step bro? What are you doing?
I love it. I forgot I loaded that up. Ow! I also have this one.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Are you throwing up again?
Huh?
No, I thought I was going to, but I didn't.
That's okay. So. That's all right.
I ran to the bathroom.
Do you have like a bug, or did you eat something?
I probably am dying, honestly.
Well,
I just started to feel awful. On the way back from my haircut.
Speak now or forever hold your peace, because your wife won't fucking believe us. If you want Porn Again Christians to be like your end all be all before you go, I'll put all of your percentage into it and all of the money that I have to make this your last standing dying wish.
I would like this to be
St.
St.
Paul's
Born Again
Christians.
Yes.
Oh my God! I need you to find.
We need to get a deep fake with Paul's face just railing stepsis.
Let's not do that.
I found. Did I tell you? I found a doppelganger of myself on Pornhub.
I'd burp one out to that.
Well, of course. Yeah. But no, dude, I found myself one day like 10 years ago, I was scrolling and this kid who was fucking the shit out of this chick looked just like me. It's not me, trust me, but it looked just like me. I screenshot it, sent it to Jenny, my girlfriend at the time. We fought for 3 days. She literally thought I was sending her a picture of me cheating on her, and that's how I was breaking up with her. She's like, why the fuck would you send me a picture of you having sex with someone else? And I'm like, sweetheart, this isn't me. Like, I'll send you the link, but like, she literally thought this was it. And she's psychotic anyways. So like, clearly that's where her brain was at.
Incredible, dude.
But oh man, it's insane to me. I think Porn Again Christians is a great idea. We can't be the first.
That's fantastic.
We can't be the first.
Scott said something about make normal porn again, and I was like, Porn Again Christians. Right there.
Porn Again Christians. Dude, that's fucking gold.
If you Google Porn Again Christians, there's a PDF. It's porn_again_Christians.pdf. It's from the campusministryunited.com. Porn Again Christians, a frank discussion on pornography and masturbation, written by Mark Driscoll.
Oh God, Mark Driscoll?
Oh God.
You guys know of him?
Mark Driscoll.
Tell me, go.
Mark
Driscoll is why Wavvy Matt exists. Mark Driscoll was a bro pastor who was like the masculinity guy, and he got embroiled in many sex scandals, and like he had a huge church called Mars Hill. There's 2 Mars Hills, but his is the one that was like in California, I think, Scott. Yeah. I think.
Yes.
And he wrote some books, and he had these like insane rules for his church. It was like governed in this like insane culty way. And he basically got run out of Christianity for sex crimes and stuff. It was terrible. So the fact that he fucking has the domain Porn Again Christians.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Perfect.
I don't think he does.
Not him. Okay.
No.
But he made like a PDF.
He's number 1. If you just Google search Porn Again Christians, he's top of the list. The PDF is the top of the list. So it'll be super easy to outrank. Them. There's a bunch of other ones here, but they're not websites fully dedicated. Like, they've used it as like their Bible study titles and all this other shit. But like, we could probably come in and sweep this competition right out from underneath. I love it. I
wouldn't even consider that competition.
Right. It's a PDF. Yeah.
That's barely even a fucking speed bump. That's not even a pimple on my nutsack.
If you just do everything you did for as far as marketing for pornagainchristians.com, it will be, bro, no taxes. We could sign up as a nonprofit or a church. We could we'll do whatever we want.
Dude,
every week you can make a new song titled like I Eat Ass, or like, my wife licked my asshole, and then just make a new song, and that'll be our whole ministry. I'm telling you. I'm gonna read this 60 page.
You like Young Gravy?
Yeah. Who are you talking about? Yeah.
I was making sure.
I love
my girl's ass if she had a bad day.
Yeah. I know everything about Young Gravy. Yep. Young Gravy, he's currently fucking Addison Rae's mom. Addison Rae's mom's ex-husband, Monty, is currently making a diss track. He's working with producers in Los Angeles to make a diss track rap record towards Young Gravy. And he also he's amazing. He doesn't, his latest song, Betty, he doesn't sample anymore because that obviously doesn't make him any money. He just has a guy who remakes beats from the 80s for him that were popular, and that's how he makes all of his music. It's amazing.
Guys.
It's Young Gravy.
When I hear things like this, like, oh, he's dating Addison Rae's mom, and I unfortunately know who that is, and I'm like, oh God.
Monty,
and
baby.
And I'm like, you know what? If the Russians nuked us, like, maybe we deserved it.
Yeah.
Maybe we've gone too far.
Oh, well, did you see the president's warning of an Armageddon? Like, he used the word Armageddon in his speech.
Yeah, and things aren't going well with anything. So, but yeah, like that. But these dark humor, full set to stun. It's like, yeah, when I hear this, I'm like, we don't deserve to be a country. We are so awful. The things that happen here, the things we do and allow, like. Oh, and her ex-husband is producing a diss track with Hollywood producers. It's like, kill us now, please. Just blow us off the map. Like,
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Dude, Young Gravy and Sherry Easterling are no longer a thing.
Sherry, they broke up? Oh,
they broke up.
Oh, no. Young Gravy and Sherry broke up.
I'm into MILFs, and she's kind of the queen of MILFs, so I figured it was just a perfect match.
No, that's his thing. That's it. No, before they became.
What's this woman look like? Show me what this
she's
woman
banging.
looks like.
Oh, Sherry, she's banging. Oh, she's I'd fuck her too, of course. She's so before they were like quote unquote together, before the divorce, he like would be on radio and interviews all the time, and him loving MILFs has been his bit since his very beginning. And so they'll ask him like top 5 MILFs, and he's like, oh well, of course this person, this one, Sherry Nicole, Addison Rae's mom, this one. Oh, he's named her in the media for years now. And now that she's divorced, she got divorced. He slid in her DMs. She responded, because what else do you do in Hollywood with millions of dollars as a divorced, single 45-year-old woman? Go hook up with a 25-year-old rapper who's super hot right now to keep your daughter Addison Rae's name in the news and fucking have a blast. Why not? It's insane. It's insane.
That's fantastic.
It's insane.
Is that one Addison Rae commercial for something that makes me want to kill myself every time I see it?
It's bro, her and the fucking who else? Not the Kardashians, the D'Amelios. It's the Kardashians, the D'Amelios, and Addison Rae are just like the
what's the Backstreet Boys song? What's that? How's that song go? It goes and I'm like, God, fucking damn it! I hate that they're using the Backstreet Boys as a song that people wouldn't know and have to use like the Shazam feature of their phone to know it. And
what are they doing? The D'Amelios?
Like, you don't know that song's called "Everybody" by the Backstreet Boys. Just get out of here.
That's insane. These kids, they don't know. It's insane.
God, are you gonna make an acoustic cover of that song now?
You should.
Where you go, am I sexual? Yeah. Like real like folksy.
Either that or do I worship? Yeah. Is Jesus everything you need? You better pray your body now. Everybody.
Dude, you should sing. We should sing it from the perspective of God.
Yeah.
Am I
prayer? Am I the
only
Holy One?
God?
I want to die.
Do you know the Holy Ghost?
Yeah. Is he everything you need? You better
raise your hands and pray.
Everybody, yeah. I love it. If it's not done tomorrow, I'm gonna be so mad at you. If it's not done tomorrow, I will be so upset. I love it. It's imperfect. It's imperfect. It's a perfect world.
Are you sexual? No.
You should not be.
You really shouldn't. You really. That's
back,
really.
So I'm gonna go, but I might be back.
All right.
I got a 2:32. I'll hop off. You guys are great. I'll talk to you all later.
All right. Love you guys.
This is the What Are We Doing podcast.